Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting day. I can't believe I'm actually filming this. I actually cannot believe I'm sitting here filming this video. But today is the day that Rella has launched and oh my god. Oh my god. Rella has launched. Whew. Actually insane because it is something that I have been working on for a year now, and it's something that I have been documenting on this channel for the past year, and it's been something that has been in the works with my team, growing this business and growing it just internally and with us, and now it's out in the world and it's really exciting, really scary, and also just like a wave of emotions that I didn't know were gonna hit me today. But if you're new here, you're probably very confused. You're probably like, what the heck is Rella? What is this? What is this app? And so I'm gonna give you a little brief rundown. If you don't know who I am and this is your first video you see of me, well, hello, you are in for a treat. But my name is Natalie. I've been a content creator for 10 years, and I've also been doing social media full time for about 3 years. And I feel like lately in the past 5 years, I would say, people have really started treating social media like a business, which it is. It is a business. So people have started to actually treat themselves as content creators, as, entrepreneurs that are running a business. That's kind of the mentality that I had, especially once I started making money and seeing like the power of social media. But I realized that there was kind of like a lack in the market with social media management tools. So I would use, all of these other project management tools and all of these other tools that were made for like planning out your Instagram feed and all of this stuff. And I just felt like there was kind of a lack in the market for a social media management tool that treats content creators like a business. All of the other tools either weren't optimized for social media, or if they were for social media, it felt more like they were for like social media managers or brands that had social media accounts to run. And it just didn't feel like anything was made for me specifically. And maybe that was a very like niche thought. And I didn't know if anyone else had felt the same way. But once I started talking to you guys, once I started talking to my friends, once I started talking to other YouTubers and influencers and TikTokers and everyone else, I started realizing that this is actually a need that a lot of people had, but there was nothing out there like it. So we kind of settled for Excel spreadsheets and the Notes app on our phone and Google Calendar, and which, by the way, I love Google Calendar, so no shade, but for content. And ClickUp or Asana or Trello or any of these other tools that, worked, but they weren't made for us. And so I wanted to make a tool that was made for content creators. And I wanted it to be a project management tool that influencers can use to manage, organize, and run every single aspect of their business. And that was just the idea that I had. I was like, there needs to be something like this out there. And I didn't find it. So I kind of set out to make it, and I've documented my entire journey on YouTube. So if you guys want to see that, I'm gonna have a playlist down below so you can see it, because it's definitely been a journey. It's been difficult and it's been hard, and it's not gonna get any easier, but at least we have hit a milestone and it's out there, and now we have actual users telling us what they want and what they don't want. Which brings me back to why I think Rella is also really, really cool, and something that we're going to be doing and implementing that I haven't seen a lot of other brands do. And I think it's the power of community. I'm not talking about Instagram followers, TikTok followers, yeah, that's fine, like you can have followers, but my number one goal is to build a community on Rella, and to build a community of content creators that feels open to sharing with us their thoughts, that feels open to networking with other content creators, that feels like they are literally a part of the team. And what I mean by that is that we are building this product for you. Yes, obviously I'm a content creator, but I'm not the only one, and there are so many issues that I don't have that other people have, or vice versa. There's issues that I have or that other people don't have. So I want to make sure that Rella and our team always has a direct line of communication to you. So I want you to be able to reach out to us and tell us what you want to see. I want you to reach out to us and tell us, hey, this is my pain point. There's not a solution for it. Build it. And obviously, we're going to take everything into account and build out the app that we think is the best for content creators like you. We want your feedback, and we want you to feel like you're not talking to a customer service representative. You're not talking to a robot that's going to ask you select A, B, or C and then give you these answers that just don't make sense. We want you to feel like you actually have a direct line of communication to us. So Our community is one of the biggest things. We always want to provide value as well. So if you follow us on social media, you know that we're always posting stuff about, you know, tips on growth or social media news that's coming out there. And so we want to make sure that we're always a place of value, and we always want to make sure that you feel heard when you are interacting with Rella. And when I was building Rella, I had no idea what that would look like. I literally jumped headfirst. I had this idea, I remember, and I remember thinking like, okay, what do I want this to look like? I started envisioning it in my head. Then I started writing down like everything I wanted it to look like. Then I started telling people, I was like, what do you think about this? Like, is this something that you think that, you know, would be useful? And I started talking to friends and anyone else that was on social media and anyone that would listen, honestly. And then I just kind of started doing it. Like, I never had like a day where I was like, okay, I'm going to do this app. It was just like my curiosity and my excitement for it kind of snowballed, and all of a sudden I was in it and I was doing it, and here we are. And since starting Rella, we have spoken to hundreds of influencers. We have heard your pain points, we've heard your challenges, we've hosted webinars, we've like interacted with you on social media in so many ways. We ran focus groups, and we really want to make sure, like I said, that you guys felt heard. So anyone that has ever interacted with us, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And now to the actual app and to the actual product. If you pre-ordered Rella, which thank you so much because that helped so much. So if you pre-ordered Rella, it should automatically be downloaded to your phone. You should get a notification that says it's ready to download, and it should be downloaded to your phone. If you didn't pre-order Rella, it is available on the iOS App Store. You can also get it on your iPad, which I highly recommend because I like planning it out like a desktop version. And then you can also get it on Google Play. So if you have an Android or iPhone, you can get it. It's also available internationally. It's worldwide. There are really no limitations on who can use it. Another thing, this app is obviously for content creators, social media people. So if you don't really post content on social media, I don't know how much value you'll get from it, but if you're curious and want to see it, you can totally download it, and it is 100% free. This is also literally like version 0, version 1, whatever you want to call it. This is the beginning. This was our MVP, our minimum viable product that we can get out there. We will be adding new features consistently. So every few weeks, maybe even sooner, we will be adding new features. We're going to be adding multiple workspaces. So if you have, you know, a personal and a podcast account, you can have 2 separate calendars for that. It's something that I desperately need. So you know what, we're working on it. We're also going to have a desktop version. I know how important that is. So many of you plan on a desktop. And so we are planning on doing that in the next few weeks as well. It's something that I really am looking forward to too, because I do prefer a desktop, but I figured like with social media, most people use it on their phone. So it'd be best to start with an app version first. We're really excited to release the desktop. We are also releasing a brand marketplace in a few months. This one is going to be in a few months. I'm saying like end of Q1, beginning of Q2 is kind of what our timeline, but what we're looking to do is we're going to be a place where not only can you manage and run your business, but you can also monetize your business. Like I said, we want to be the only tool an influencer needs to run their business. So we're actually going to have brands on there that you can connect with and start building relationships with and start working with. And I'm so excited for that because I know so many of you guys are looking forward to that. We're going to help you with your rate. We're going to allow other content creators to leave reviews on brands so you know the brands that you want to work with. We're going to make sure that you have like a range of what to pay, and also payment will be done through Rella at some point. So you know you can make sure that you got paid when you said that you would. It'll be a guarantee. You don't have to constantly keep track of invoices and all of that. We're going to be creating media kits on Rella where you can actually export a media kit that you can send directly to brands with all your analytics. We're going to have advanced analytics on Rella. We have so many plans, and we have so many things that we've already started working on that we're going to be rolling out, but we wanted to put out a product already that is already going to help you manage your business. So what you can do on Rella today is you can link all of your social media accounts. The only one that you can't link is Pinterest, and it's because we were having some issues with Pinterest, so we're going to be including that in the future. But you can link all of your social media accounts. You can organize all of your content across all platforms on Rella. You can also sync it with your Google Calendar. So, you know, for people that actually like using Google Calendar, like myself, I still like having, you know, Google Calendar to kind of show me my content, but I don't want to be planning my content on Google Calendar. So you can actually sync it with Google. You can track your goals. So that's one of my favorite parts, which I have been obsessed with. So you can track your goals. If you want goals for number of followers, for number of posts a week, whatever it is, you set the unit, you set the goal, and you can track it, and you get a little badge and a little like shareable graphic to post whenever you hit that goal. There's also notes right there, so you can take notes within Rella. So for example, whenever I plan my videos out, I use Rella because it is so much easier to just have everything on my social media in one place rather than scouring my notes folder on my iPhone, which is like literally a hot mess. I will literally have a grocery to-do list with a script for a video, with podcast questions, with like a random thought that I had, all in the same note. It's a mess. So Rella kind of helps me organize that. There's checklists on there. You can also create a post directly from notes. So let's say you have like a big list of video ideas and it's like, I want to film a what I eat in a day. Whenever you're ready to upload what I eat in a day, you literally just highlight it from your notes and hit create post, and it creates the post for you. Like, it's seamless. Also, if you are like me and you have a ton of content that's coming up in your content calendar, you don't actually have like the images for it yet or the caption, you can still plan it and like add it to your drafts. So I've been doing that with like my sponsored stuff. Like, I'll add it in so I know what's coming up, I know what's on the calendar, and once I'm ready, drag it in there. It's also, like I said, made for content creators. So if something is sponsored, you toggle, is this sponsored? Yes. And you can actually input your rate, you can input the required hashtags, the required links, all of that stuff, so that you are not searching through your email for the campaign brief, being like, what link do I need to put in this story, or what hashtags were mandatory again. So it's very, very easy, and you can keep track of actually your earnings by using the rate on there. And I encourage you to play around with the app. We're actually going to be releasing some walkthrough videos because we want to make sure that it is as easy to understand as possible, because we have been getting some questions. The biggest question that we've been getting is in terms of connecting your account. We have an entire frequently asked questions list on our website, so please check that out. If you are still having issues, contact us. We will answer back. It's not a robot. It's actually going to literally be like me and Natasha answering you back on email. So make sure that if you're having any issues with that you let us know. The biggest thing with Instagram is that you have to be a business account if you want to auto post and like get analytics and anything like that. If you just kind of want to like organize your feed, you don't need to like be a business account. But if you want to auto post on Instagram, you need to be a business account. And so Facebook has instructions on how to do that, because it's something that you have to do within Facebook. So we have everything linked on our website, but I definitely encourage you to check that out. Also, again, like I said, this is our MVP, this is version 1. There might be bugs. Actually, I'm not even gonna say there might be. There will be bugs. There will be bugs. We've gotten a lot of them kinked out because of our beta testers, and I'm so thankful. Anyone listening that was a beta tester, you guys are amazing. But we did get a lot of things worked out, but of course, any app still has bugs. I mean, I go on Instagram and there's still bugs on there sometimes. So I just want to say to please be patient with us. If we are, if there are some bugs, definitely reach out to us. We also created a Slack group, which is not even mainly for Rella, it's literally for you guys. You guys run that group. It's a place where you guys can go and connect with other influencers and like ask questions and get like business advice, and people are always like asking questions on there and like receiving a ton of value. But we have a channel in there that is for support. So if you want to ask any Rella app related questions, we have one channel, you can ask it and you will get the quickest answer on there. But if not, just join the Slack group because you'll be able to connect with other people too. I have a list of things that I want to like ramble off and say, because guys, it's a year in the making. Like, I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say about this, but I guess mainly the biggest thing I wanted to say is thank you so freaking much. I can't believe it. Like, I just can't. I can't believe that's out. I can't believe for all of your support. It's the morning right now. It's literally 9 a.m. and I've already gotten so many messages. I can't believe it. I'm just smiling so much. I can't believe it's on the App Store. I actually haven't seen it on the App Store yet. I've only seen it for pre-order. This is gonna be so weird. I started freaking out. I was like, it's not on the App Store. Because this is like the first thing that came up that I saw was like this purple thing called Rello. But I think it's because I downloaded it, so it just shows up like at the top, like open. When I tell you, I was like, okay. Oh my God, it's number 185 on productivity. Guys, we're on a chart. We're on a chart. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways, oh my God. Also, can we please shout out our amazing designers? Oh, I'm I'm just so excited. There might be more that I'm missing, so definitely check out our website, check out, you know, the App Store, just play around with it yourself. Check out the FAQ page if you have questions, contact us if those questions are not answered. I'm so excited. And also, if you do enjoy the app, please give it 5 stars. Again, like I say, just be patient with us. Like if something is not working 100% perfectly, I hate being this girl that's asking this, but please don't give it 1 star yet. We're such like a new business, and so 5-star reviews actually mean a lot to us, and we're going to be responding to all of the reviews as well. So if you can, if you enjoy it, give it a 5-star review, because that's also going to help us out. But anyways, I'm just so excited. I love you guys. This video got way too long, and I'll see you guys in my next video.